Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So tonight you might notice a bit of a difference with my do. I did get it colored and cut today and I feel so much better. It just, to get that weight out of my hair, it was so long it was not working, and I've got a nice little red tinge going on, if you can see. So yes, just needed a change badly. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna make myself a little more comfortable. Do you ever sit on your leg? I always sit on my leg, and then I forget that I'm sitting on it, and then it falls asleep. Anyway, that's how I feel comfortable. Right, so tonight I'm going to show you the bag that I was talking about in my last video that had a bit of a drama to it. I bought this bag a week and a day ago, so last Thursday, and I was so excited. I got served by the loveliest girl, Michael Kors, called Holly, and I saw this bag, and it was really expensive. It is the Manhattan contrast trim leather satchel from Michael Kors. It's a new line, and this color just is to die for. It is so unique, so different, so rock chick, so me. And I saw it online, and I didn't think any stores would have it. They had it on display, and as soon as I saw it in person, I wanted it. So I tried it on. I went to see it at lunchtime, and then I went back after work. I tried it on, and I was like, yes, I'm going to take it. And Holly was so sweet. She put it in a gift box, all the wrapping, it was so beautiful. And I got it home that night, and I opened it, and the buckle was missing some paint work. Very faint, but I could notice it. So I returned it the next day, got an exchange for another one, and I dealt with my lovely Chris, who is the reason I started this channel. Chris sold me my first two Michael Kors wallets, the Jet Set envelope style wallet and the medium slim Saffiano wallet. And he is an angel. So I exchanged it on Friday, inspected it in the store, it looked perfect, got it home, left it over the weekend because I was very busy at the weekend, and then tried it out, I think, on Sunday night, and I was going to take all the packaging off, and I saw some very small indents on the leather, and I was like, oh no, here we go again. So I phoned Chris and I said, I know I'm being really picky, but I can see it. I couldn't see it in the store. He was so sweet. He was like, Kate, you can easily come into store and return it for a refund, but to let you know, a new one that hasn't even come out of its packaging yet is here. I won't take it out of the packaging, and I'll hold it for you. So I went a couple of days ago, completely covered in the packaging, so it couldn't have been any better than it was going to be. So he assured me if I got this one home and I still saw something wrong with it, I could return it for a refund, so I felt completely at ease. And thankfully, third time lucky, it is perfect. There is no scratching or marks or anything on the leather, and I know that this bag is going to be a problem. I know it. It is plated. I've seen some reviews on the Michael Kors American website of people who have bought it, and they say that this hardware ships really quick, really easily, but I couldn't pass it up, so I've got to show you. So this was, well, I put it in the dust bag because I got it in brand new packaging with all the cardboard to cover the leather and everything. I knew it couldn't get more perfect than that, so I took it out of, like, basically from the factory. So I put it in the dust bag, and here we go. Oh my God, guys, look at this. So this is the Michael Kors medium contrast trim leather satchel. I don't know why it's called that, because I would have called it black leather with a hell of a lot of color. This neon trim. It's so unique, guys. So I'm just going to show you the buckle. It's like this iridescent, kind of like Chanel, the way they did their hardware on the boy bag. And oh, this light is not doing it justice, but it is bright orange neon around the handles, then it goes to neon pink, like this toxic yellow, and then the iridescent feet. Even the bottom has a neon pink. It is absolutely to die. The leather smells amazing. So this is a new line, and this is why I was so picky over this bag, because this bag cost £340, which is crazy. I know, but I know that this is going to be a limited edition. They're not going to make many of these. It is going to be a nightmare. I am 100% okay with that. I know I returned it a couple of times. I don't mind making the marks. I just don't want marks before I start using it, if that makes sense. So the first one, basically, when you lifted the buckle, there was a lot of paint missing from this buckle, which I didn't like. I don't mind if that loosens with time or if that chips in time, but I don't want it before I've even taken it out for its first ride. Let me just show you the size, all the studs, so rock chic, all this iridescent metal. Look at how that neon pink just pops. It's so beautiful. And I've seen this. This is so cute. This like thread detail, doesn't it look like a little martini glass? It's so cute. That's so unique. So here we go. So there we go. Oh, I wish the daylight was still out, because this would look so much better. So it is absolutely gorgeous. So in the second one I got, there was a little bit like, because it's very smooth leather, which is the leather made from my Jet Set envelope wallet, and in a bag, this is inevitably going to hit things and it's going to leave a mark. But there was just something, a little something here, and I just didn't like it. So Chris was fantastic, didn't make me feel like I was being picky or anything. And I actually dropped into the store today in my lunch hour and work and left him a box of chocolates and a little thank you card, just to say thank you for allowing me to be so picky. He did not make me feel like I was being picky at all. So, and I didn't want to return it because it's so unique. It's so beautiful. Look at those colors. Oh, this camera does not do this bag justice. It's so beautiful. So there's a toxic yellow, highlighter yellow in the back. So let's open this bad boy up and we will see what is inside, which is the strap. So let me show you the strap first. Put you there. I'm being so like particular with this bag now, because I know the next time I take you out, something's going to happen to you. It's me. Something's going to happen. It's just inevitable. So look at this strap, you guys. The trim is this like neon orange with this iridescent metal hardware on the bottom. It's so gorgeous. Let me see if I can get this up on camera. This is the Michael Kors. So pretty. Oh my god, it's just so gorgeous. I just know this is going to chip in time, but I don't mind. I know that sounds crazy. There we go. On the other side, highlighted in this gorgeous bright orange trim. And even the studs are the iridescent metal. It's just weird. It's just different from the like Chanel iridescent metal, as if I have experience. I do not have any Chanel, and I definitely don't have any iridescent Chanel. But my Kylie, my Kendall and Kylie Izzy Star Tote has some iridescent metal, but it's like shiny. So it is not as prone to chipping, but I know this will probably be a bit of a nightmare, but it's just so gorgeous. I just couldn't pass it up. And this is just gorgeous. So they've got like this widened shoulder part, and this can be adjusted with the straps here, or the little buttons here. But you can also adjust them on this side, and you can also adjust them on this side. So I spent the other night just making sure that I had the right adjustment on each side, so this would look really good crossbody, because this is going to be a perfect crossbody bag. That is very smooth leather, so these little holders for this strap, I just noticed there, are falling off a bit because it's so smooth, but I just need to push up a bit higher. So there we go, there's the strap, absolutely gorgeous with the iridescent metal. So gorgeous, honestly, so pretty. And then let me show you the inside of the bag. There's an even smaller version of this. I didn't even see it in person. My store did not have it, but how you could go smaller than this, I don't know, but they did make a smaller version. The smaller version is obviously smaller, but it does not have this top handle. That is the difference. So, and I think there's about a 50 pound difference in the two, so I would just take the 50 pounds and get this. So here is quite a, I think it looks very generous, definitely compared to my Love Machino bag I was showing you guys the other day. So there is a nice big open compartment and a little front slip pocket. When I was trying this on in the store, if I took my phone out of the cover, because I have this type of cover, it would fit in here quite easily. But with this is so thick, it would prove a bit of a problem. But I think that middle compartment is very, very generous. I did take my Michael Kors Jet Set wallet, I took my mobile, and it fit in there quite easily with some room to spare. The hooks for the bag, also this iridescent metal, so pretty. And I know it's going to chip, so this is probably the nicest it'll ever be. But that's where the strap goes. And then we've got the main compartment there with a zip wallet in the back, which has the care booklet and also has the SKU. So there we go, guys. If you're interested, here we go. And I know I had a bit of a nightmare because I'm particularly picky, but honestly, it is just because it is really soft leather and this metal will inevitably chip. This is probably not going to be a lifetime bag as much as I would like it to be, but I know it's definitely not going to be, this iridescent metal is definitely going to chip in time. So you just got to make your peace with that. As hard as it is, as hard as it is. And then we go, there's just the Michael Kors stamping in on the zip pocket there. Absolutely gorgeous. I just saw this and I was like, why did you have to make that bag? Because it's so beautiful. And yes, I did have a couple of problems, but there we go. Hang on. Don't tell me I've got another problem. Trying to get a bit of fluff off. Every time I see something white, I'm like, what have you done? Okay, are we all okay? Let me check. We're fine. See, it's so delicate. It's driving me crazy already and I haven't even taken it out. Let me just check here, guys. Let me just pause the video. I'm just going to check where this particular one was made. 1 second. Hi guys, so just check the inside pocket there because it's quite deep and it is all black. There was no point in me trying to show you in the camera. It was not going to show up. This one was made in Vietnam. So let me just one final shot then of the middle compartment, front compartment. Really wish I had a smaller phone because that would fit perfectly. This buckle, oh man, it's a lovely closure, but my fear is that this up and down, up and down, up and down over time, I really hope that it doesn't break or snap off. I am a bit worried about that, I have to say, because I'm already a bit conscious of the damage that might be done to this bag because I've had to return it twice or exchange it twice already, but I hope it'll be fine. But guys, if you do buy from the Michael Kors store, I have had, especially in my branch in Belfast and Victoria Square. Oh my God, Chris is absolutely amazing. He reassured me all the way. He understands it's a lot of money to pay for a bag. It is the most money I have spent on a designer item since my Louis Vuitton multicolor wallet back in 2007. So this bag was or is £340. A lot of money. I know it is a lot of money. My Louis Vuitton wallet when I bought it back in 2007 was £410, and it took me about 2 or 3 years to use that wallet. So I just love the fact that he understood that, you know, it's a lot of money to spend on a bag and you do want it to be perfect. Yes, over time, wear and tear, you'll have this issue or that issue, but he really understood that I wanted it to be perfect. And I went in very, very apologetic every time. Like, I know I'm being picky. I know I'm being picky. And he says, no, you're not being picky because you're spending a lot of money on this bag. And he did offer me the option of a refund if I just, you know, I already said by the third time, the one that was completely covered in packaging from the factory that hadn't even been opened yet by the staff in the store, if this one doesn't work out, I'm done. I can't I can't get a fourth or a fifth or whatever. Like, I would have to just say this bag's not going to work for me. So yes, I'm a bit hesitant to use it, but a bag's there to be enjoyed, and I don't want to make the same mistake as I did with my Louis Vuitton multicolor wallet and take 2-3 years to use it. Life is short. I work very, very hard in my job, a lot of stress, a lot of time and energy, and, you know, I wanted to treat myself to this. So, you know, forget it. I was going to swear there, but forget it. Like, let's just enjoy the moment, and things are there, especially handbags, are there to be enjoyed and used. So I'm definitely going to use this next week. But I'm just glad you do want something to be perfect before you start using it, before you see any kind of like wear and tear issues. If I make wear and tear issues, I don't have a problem, but I prefer it to be lovely when I first get it. So, by the way, Chris was so sweet. The second time I went back last Friday to exchange it for my second one, and this was what was so annoying, because in the store I inspected the second bag really thoroughly, and it was only when I got it home did I see like the little mark in the leather. That's so crazy, isn't it? Because it's like a bright store. Like, Chris gave me the time to look at it. Why is it only when you get home that you see these imperfections? It's so annoying. But anyway, to say sorry, which is hardly his fault for coming back in and having to exchange the bag again, Chris gave me, free of charge, this beautiful Michael Kors cosmetic bag in this brown Saffiano leather for free. I told him, no, please don't do that. Please. Like, because I'm always happy. And like, when I go into the store, like, I love that store and I love the girls and the guys who work there. And I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I've seen something with the bag. And he went to get the second bag and he took this out and he put it, and he says, you're getting that. And I went, no, don't, what are you doing? And he said, you had to come back in again. And I went, no, it's me being picky. Please don't. And he says, no, this is for you. This is for you. Amazing. Like, how sweet. That's why I got Chris a little thank you gift today and a thank you card. Just to say, like, thank you for not making me feel like an idiot for being so picky. And thank you for this lovely free gift. So this is so beautiful. Like, it is this little wash bag that you could even use it as a handbag with the little like wristlet strap there. And I moved everything out of my makeup bag that was basically falling apart, and it's all in here now, my makeup bag, because I take my makeup to work every day and do my makeup on the train because I'm really lazy and I don't get up in time. So how sweet is that? Like, that is so amazing for him to do that, and so unbelievably sweet. Like, that is just the nicest thing. And it was no inconvenience to me at all because my work is very near to the store. So that's why I had to go back today and thank him for all his hard work. And I think people like that in a store, doesn't matter if it's Michael Kors or if it's Poundland or if it's like Shoe Zone. I remember buying a thank you card for a Shoe Zone employee for ordering me a pair of shoes. and she was the sweetest girl, just to say thanks. You know, I've worked in retail in the past and you never get thanked. And I knew when I've gone above and beyond, I never got anything for it. And I want people who have gone above and beyond for me with their customer service to be acknowledged. So it really means a lot to me. And people who, you know, give good customer service don't get recognized near enough than they should be. So I'm hoping that, you know, that's, you know, just brightened his day a little or made him smile. And he was there today when I gave him his gift and his card, and he was so like overwhelmed, and he was like, don't be silly, don't be silly. And I was like, no, take it, take it. So it made me smile, it made him smile, and you know what? It all worked out in the end, because now I can definitely enjoy this bag. And if I make any marks on this bag, it's my fault, no one else's. But I know this is going to be a pain in the ass. I know it is, because of the metal. It's not that shiny metal, it is plated. And as soon as something hits this metal, guys, this is probably going to be a big con of this bag. It's going to show. But I'm going to enjoy it anyway. So here we go again. So this is the medium Michael Kors contrast trim leather satchel in the iridescent metal with the neon colors. So we've got the orange, you've got the pink on the sides, all the studs are iridescent metal, the smooth black metal, and then the iridescent feet as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And the strap is lined in this neon orange. So cute, so unique. I just could not pass it up. So there you go, guys. So all's well that ends well, but it'll be a while before I buy another handbag. I always say that and then I'll find another excuse, but my God, that's a lot of money spent on a handbag. So, but there you go, guys. So thank you for watching. I know it's a bit of a long story, but I had to give you the backstory and I had to show you everything and tell you what has happened since. And I'm a very happy customer and I will be returning to Michael Kors. UK watchers, we don't get many Michael Kors sales. One has just started a couple of days ago, so make sure you check out the website or go down to your local store and snap up those offers before they go. I shouldn't be looking at any, but I couldn't help myself and I've already seen a few things I want. I'm not going to buy them, I'm just saying you get a good saving. So get down there and see what you can get before they're gone. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend and I will speak to you very soon. Mwah. Bye guys.